right there, Baraka Okoji. What a season he has had. 29 games in double figures. Every game he's played this year for the Bears, he's been in double figures. He had 15 the first time these two teams met.
It'll be interesting to see who steps up. You talked about Brady Shoulders not being in the game. That's 10 points right off the bat missed. So somebody's got to step up and take that spot.
Tap controlled by the Bears, and it's in the hands of Baraka Okoji. Quentin Perkins the second, now Mighty on top. Okoji to Mighty. The big man works hard, stumbled, and the shot ended up getting blocked by Blake Barkley, and back come the Bucks.
Yeah, good job by the Bears getting the ball down low. Little bump, let go. Refs letting them play it out early.
Cam Morris. This is Alan Struthers. Taylor on the drive and immediately drew the foul on T.J. Grant.
We know it's an interesting rotation here. It's senior day, so typically the tradition is to let your seniors start, even if it's just for a minute or two. And obviously with Brady Shoulders being out today, it's already down a couple starters at the beginning. So you want to take these next 2 minutes and try to play even as much as possible.
Taylor gets the first shot of the game. It's no good, but Barkley was able to bat the rebound back out to Morris. Struthers cut off. Lost the ball. Good defense there on the part of Quentin Perkins the second, and the Bears come back the other way. Perkins is open for a three. Yes, and a foul away from the ball against ETSU as they knock Armani Mighty to the floor.
A nice step back for the big threes we'll see right here. Get inside the lane and then pulls her right back off, and there's a foul down at the baseline.
So the basket counts, and Mercer will retain possession after the foul. Perkins guarded by Taylor, now double team on Mighty. Shot clock to 4. Okoji lets it fly, no good. Battle for the rebound. Mighty comes up with it. Mighty spins. Couldn't get it to roll. An unkind rim, and ETSU with the rebound.
Yeah, he had a good angle there, Frank, on the left side. Just couldn't get it into the right spot to get the ball in.
Jordan McCollum. Now it's Taylor. McCollum in the corner. Cam Morris knocked away. Battle for the loose ball ends up in Blake Barkley's hands. Strong drive to the basket. No good, but Barkley goes to the line to shoot two.
I'll tell you, Mercer played great defense from 30 seconds down to about 28 seconds, and it drives the coaching staff nuts that last 2 or 3 seconds when you bail them out with the foul. But sometimes a loose ball can do that to you.
Barkley, the 6'8" redshirt sophomore from Morgantown, West Virginia. He averages 14 points a game, 85% foul shooter. Had 19 the first time these two teams met.
Well, as you know, the Mercer tradition, when the other team is in the foul line, the Krispy Kremes come out. Boy, can you hear them.
Barkley is unfazed, as you figure an 85% foul shooter would be. First 2 points of the game for the Bucks. Mercer ball, Bears up 1. Zaire Williams launches a long three, drew the foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Coming off that high screen, you got to give him space if you're beat. And Williams was able to get to the spot he wanted off that screen, but just a little bit of bump from the back. I'd say in today's basketball, those three-point shooters off the screens, they're looking for any angle to flip their legs up to manipulate the situation just enough to get that foul call.
Zaire Williams, the grad transfer from Wagner. He's averaging almost 13 a game, shoots 88% from the foul line, so even better than Blake Barkley for ETSU. And then, of course, on cue, he misses.
Isn't that the way it goes?
It never fails.
The minute you brag on a kid for a percentage, something bad happens.
It never fails. Makes 2 of 3. The Mercer lead is 3. Bears pressing in the backcourt. And Barkley breaks it, and Barkley quickly to the basket, but then turned back by Mighty. This is Jalen Smith who's entered the game. Guarded by Perkins. Makai Johnson. And now Taylor. Morris and Mighty. Back out. Taylor, the pull-up jumper rolls in.
I tell you, Frank, they're going to complain about that, but the shot clock was at 0 and the buzzer did not go off. And I think that's what they're going to go check over here, because I was waiting. Everybody was waiting on that that sound, but the clock most definitely was at 0 before the shot.
Brian Ritter immediately went to the referees.
Yeah, that's a wise move by the coaching staff to make that known. Every point counts when you're playing a team like ETSU, potential regular season champion, #1 seed going into Asheville.
And you would like good defense to get rewarded. Watch it again.
Around the corner. Yeah. Shot clock was at 0 before he let it go. No flashing red light either.
No.
So somebody unplugged something, Frank.
Something's not. That's not good, but nothing gets by the eagle eyes of Billy Andrews, who I will add is in game number 2 today. He was the play-by-play guy for the Mercer women's victory over the Chattanooga women, and that was a big upset. Chattanooga women are very, very good.
Very, very good. #1 seed going into the tournament as well, and the Bears pulled off a huge upset today. We knew we'd come out and play hard, but we didn't think that it would be that type of win, a double-digit domination in the second half. And great crowd here for the girls' game, and of course, even more come in the late game here. So they just called a shot clock violation. The right call by the referees.
All right, so take away the basket from Brian Taylor. Mercer basketball.
Well, Frank, of all the games you've done through all the years, you've seen, what, 8, 9 years in a row of Mercer. This has to be one of those teams that's just been fun to call. They are just an up and down kind of basketball team.
They really have, and really have a team that's been pretty much consistent throughout the season and throughout games. They haven't gone through, sometimes you'll watch teams and they'll go through sports every game where everything falls apart. That has not been the case this year.
Right now, we do not have a board on our shot clock.
With this team, and the fact that they've only lost 1 home game certainly has made it an enjoyable season, and we've seen some really quality Southern Conference teams come in here too. And this is another one. The double team again on Mighty. So every time Mighty touches the ball, they are running both Cam Morris and Blake Barkley over to double team him.
That's a great strategy, because when Mighty gets near that blow block, he is so difficult to defend. He commands 2 people on him.
Okoji back to Perkins. He can launch a long 3. That's a tough shot there, though. Good defense by Brian Taylor.
Probably not the shot you want coming out of that inbound. Just
Barkley tried to dish it off. Bears played good defense and end up with the steal. And Zaire Williams is quickly back the other way. Takes it all the way and scores. Zaire Williams with 4 points, and Mercer's lead is 5.
so fast with the ball. Anytime you get a crease for Williams, he just exploits it.
Taylor lost it. Okoji with it. Mighty running the court. Does a good job of getting the ball and banking it in. Good patience by Armani Mighty. Used the glass, and Mercer leads by 7.
Yeah, many may have tried to catch that, take one step and try to do something spectacular. Real wise of him to pull it down and reset.
Jalen Smith gets caught inside, has to throw one up, but drew the foul. So Smith will go to the line and shoot 2. 16 minutes even on the clock. We've played 4 minutes. The Bears running the floor and running out to an early 7-point lead. You're watching the SoCon on ESPN. Arena where Mercer leads ETSU 9-2. Bears currently on a 6-0 run. Final regular season game for both teams. Final regular season Southern Conference game. And the Ingalls SoCon basketball tournament ready for another run in Asheville, North Carolina. March 5th through the 9th. The women will start play on Thursday. The men start play on Friday, and it runs through Monday. Always a good time, always a lot of excitement. This year, especially on the men's side, conference tournament up for grabs, but you're going to have to deal with this ETSU team because they have proven throughout the regular season they are the best team.
Yeah, they certainly are. And early in this game, 4 minutes gone by, Mercer doing a great job on defense, holding ETSU to 0% shooting. I don't know how long that's going to last, but from the field, they have not made a shot yet. Mercer shooting right at 43%.
That's all 3 of ETSU's points from the foul line. 2 from Blake Barkley, and that one there from Jalen Smith, transfer from North Florida. 78% foul shooter makes them both. So that snaps the 6-0 Mercer run. Okoji to Mighty, and again the double team. Nice dish from Okoji to a cutting Connor Servin for the dunk.
Great eye concentration, getting the ball high, realizing where you're at, and you got a guy on the baseline waiting for it.
Morris, Barkley goes back door, got caught in the air, but was able to draw the foul.
You can see that nice touch from the elbow. Anytime somebody gets lost around that short corner area, that's usually a good thing for the offense.
And good heads-up play by Armani Mighty, realizing he's getting double-teamed, that teammates are open. Long inbounds goes to Milton Matthews. And Perkins nearly got the steal, but Smith was able to retain possession. Smith cut off. Now Matthews gonna have to take the turnaround, and the lefty gets it. The first field goal for the Bucks, courtesy of Milton Matthews III.
Well, one thing we talked about, the keys of the game. We knew TSU is going to score a lot, but make them make tough shots, and that's exactly what just happened.
Zaire Williams in the corner. Okoji near midcourt. Okoji, the pull-up. Had a good look. Mighty, though, there to grab the rebound. Again, the double team, but he gets it out to Zaire Williams. Perkins, the 3. Yes!
Great hesitation by Perkins. He had an open 3. The defense closed on him just enough to get him up in the air and step back for a better look.
6 points for Perkins on 2 threes. Jalen Smith goes inside, now dishes out to Makai Johnson. Good hustle by the Bears, and Barkley has the pocket picked. Okoji to Mighty for the dunk.
How about that? Not much more exciting can happen than something of that nature. Mighty with a huge alley-oop dunk.
The big man running the floor and got rewarded. Mercer leads by 10. Morris fires from long range, no good.
Mercer playing really fast basketball. We knew that offense is good.
Good defense there, and the Bucks get a big turnover. Matthews the other way.
Bucks needed something to kind of slow down this momentum.
Smith will launch a long 3, no good. Battle for the rebound. Cam Morris ends up with it. Morris banging with Servin. Servin did a great job, and Zaire Williams, good job of blocking out to grab the rebound. Seven minutes gone, first half. Mercer off to a fast start, leading by 10. Okogie inside, drew the foul, and Baraka Okogie on the deck. Holding the back of his head, he is moving. That was the most recent Mercer basket.
A nice alley-oop to Big 26. I tell you, with the last name Mighty, if he was a point guard, it just wouldn't work, right? 6-foot point guard just wouldn't work. But being a big man, that's just perfect.
You see two Mercer subs getting ready to come in. That would be Benji Pierre on the left, Kyle Cuff Jr. on the right. Take a look at the last play, the foul.
Good job by Koji, and kind of got hit there at the end, but
back of the head.
Not something intentional there. But good job by him to getting around that screen, moving without the basketball, finding the soft spots.
Well, Koji's an 83% foul shooter, just missed the first one there.
Koji having himself a great year, second in the SoCon in scoring, just under 20 a game.
Well, Koji's first point of the game. Taylor working against Cuff. Nice move, strong power move to the hoop by Brian Taylor II, the transfer from SIU Edwardsville.
Took advantage of no post in the lane there. Saw an opening and just attacked it.
Servin, that's a tough shot there. McCollum. Now Taylor. Taylor was open for three. No good. Battle for the rim. Kai Johnson got up high and got it. Dishes back out. Long three for the lefty Matthews. No good. And the Bears, a long pass to Servin. Does a great job of coming up with it. Benji Pierre, the big man for three.
Such a good touch from the three-point shot. Can really extend the defense out in a mismatch situation. And the Bears are 6 for their last 8 from the floor.
3 of 5 from beyond the arc for Mercer. Matthews, guarded by Williams, has to give it up to Taylor. Taylor will launch a three and hit it.
And a tough shot by Taylor. Got a hand right in the face and still was able to get over the extended defender for the three.
5 points for Taylor. The Mercer lead is 9. Pierre will fire another one off the back of the rim, but there's Cuff. Bangs inside and kissed it off the glass at a tough angle for two.
It's a great job following the shot. You see that it's a little off the mark and crashed the boards, and never know if you're going to be in the right place at the right time.
Taylor. McCollum. Now Makai Johnson. He likes to shoot that long three, and he makes it. Shooting 40% from beyond the arc. The junior from Huntington, West Virginia.
You can tell he got his feet set real early on that pass.
Williams tries to answer, and he does. And a timeout on the court with 10 minutes and 50 seconds to go. First half. Both teams starting to heat up. Zaire Williams. Mercer leads by 11.
At Rafield Tire Master, when we say we're your auto service headquarters, it means our team provides complete auto care, including brake jobs, engine diagnostics, and alignments. It also means we stand behind our work to ensure you drive with confidence. So for all your auto service needs, visit one of our 6 Rafield Tire Master locations in Macon or Warner Robins and log on to RafieldTire.com, because at Rafield Tire, auto service is our business.
Introducing new frosted sodas and floats. Only at Chick-fil-A.
Everybody come clap your hands. Or don't you know when you dance, you've got to smile or you can't cry. Try it a while, you'll be surprised. Baby,
Float.
it's a rock and roll.
Have up, spin, and slide like an original. The original Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich and new frosted sodas and floats. Only at Chick-fil-A.
Welcome back to Hawkins Arena. The ETSU Bucks are gathered around their third-year head coach, Brooks Savage. Has guided ETSU to 21 wins this season, 59 wins in his career. He's done a very, very good job at this school up in Johnson City, Tennessee, Billy.
It's a great area if you've ever been up there in that Johnson City. All the athletics are kind of in a row on campus. It's a beautiful scene. Great football facility, baseball, basketball, and of course their arena there at ETSU. He's doing a really good job. And anytime you get towards the end of the year and you're in the conference tournament and you got a 1 or 2 by your name, you've worked hard and you've done well. Because it is a grind through the year for these coaches.
Whatever conference you are in, that is so true, my friend.
That's right.
That is so true. Yes, if you've got a 1 or 2, you have earned that. That is not given.
Speaking of that, Coach Ritter over there, the second year at Mercer, you've been all the home games, calling the games, and he has really turned around this program as well. And man, they're fun to watch. And I think they're that kind of team you just kind of hold your breath in a tournament situation, because if they get hot, boy, it's hard to stay with them.
Yeah, 18-12 this season, 10-7 in the conference, his second year. Makai Johnson with Mighty on him outside. Now Struthers uses the screen. Nice little dish from Struthers to a cutting Jordan McCollum, who softly lays it in, and then a steal. And McCollum comes back the other way. Sutherland thought about it. Taylor, corner jumper, good. So a big 5-0 run right there by ETSU. A bucket, a turnover, and a 3. And just like that, the lead is cut to 6.
Yeah, the most gimme situation, just inbounds after a make, and sometimes you're careless with it because it's so obvious what you're doing. And they were able to turn that, play possum, get a steal, and turn it into 3.
Pierre, the big man, backs inside. Little hook is good. Benji Pierre with 5 points off the bench for Mercer in the first half.
He's such a good outside spot shooter, but he's also so strong down low that he can back anybody in.
There's Taylor. You got to watch him once he gets going. That shot was short, and Cuff corralled the rebound. Now it's Mighty double team. There's Pierre. The big man thought about it, shot it up in the air, no good. And Alan Struthers will slow the pace down for the Bucks as we tick towards the 9-minute mark. Mercer leads by 8.
Bucks trying to chip away at this lead.
Struthers took it himself, brought it across court. Quick step to the basket, dropped it in.
They're 5 of their last 6 from before. That's one way to get back in this ball game. Hot shooting.
Cuff. Now Perkins up top. Mighty immediately double teamed. Cuff did a good job of keeping the ball in possession, scoring, and getting fouled. Heads up play for Kyle Cuff Jr.
See here on the replay, just taking it all the way to the hole, gets bumped, lays it in. Big shot for number 5. 2 for 2 on the day. Goes to the lines, you said, Frank, for the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Cuff makes the old-fashioned 3. He has 5 points off the bench. Pierre has 5 points off the bench for Mercer. And the Bears' lead is 9. Morris to a cutting Taylor. Back outside to Barkley. Pierre on him. Barkley again cut off. That's going to be a tough shot there. Good defense by Benji Pierre.
A lot of contact on that side of the court, but they didn't call it.
There's Mighty cutting to the hoop. And it stayed out. And Struthers quickly back the other way, and Mighty blocked it. Out of bounds, Bucks basketball. We've got the under 8 timeout. 7 minutes, 58 seconds to go. Mercer leads ETSU by 9. Arena on the campus of Mercer University in Macon, Georgia. Final regular season Southern Conference game. Mercer leads ETSU 30-21. Bears shooting 55% of 11 of 24 from 8 from beyond the arc.
Well, that 9-point lead, part of it, you can chalk it up to points in the paint, Frank. ETSU 8, Mercer 14. That just shows aggression, intentionality, getting the ball in a high percentage situation. Also fast break points. 0 for ETSU. Mercer really getting back very quickly, and as we know, Mercer likes to play fast. They've got 4 first fast break points already.
There's Brian Taylor. He leads the Bucks with 8 points. Now Mekhi Johnson. And Morris and Mighty battling. Blake Barkley and Connor Servin battling. Nice move by Barkley. He didn't have much space, but somehow found a crease and dropped it in for 2.
Yeah, he maximized the effort down there in the block. There was not a good angle for him, but he was able just to get that crease.
Corner, Cuff, 3. Yes! Kyle Cuff now with 8 off the bench.
But we talked about who's going to take care of Shoulders' 10 points that are missing right off the stat sheet. And Cuff coming off the bench, as you said, has gotten 8 of them.
Cuff had only scored 7 points in his last 6 games and already 8 today in a clutch situation. Mekhi Johnson, deep 3. Right into the hands of Baraka Okoji. Dished it out. Perkins will launch a 3 and hit it. Back-to-back 3s for the Bears. And the lead is 13.
Well, you can't script them, you can't predict them. Some guys just get hot, and when they do, you got to feed them the ball.
Good hustle right there. Cam Morris missed the original pass, but regained it, dropped it back in.
You kind of get us.
And drew the foul.
Yeah, right on the foul there. Right on the block. Cuff's just outmatched, outmanned in terms of size. And of course, Perkins with a 3, back-to-back 3 for the Bears, and you start feeling it around that arc, boy. You can really stretch the defense.
Mercer 6 of 10 from beyond the arc. Perkins has made 3 of those 6. Nice 3-point play, Cam Morris the third. His first 3 points of the game, and the lead is down to 10. Okoji to Mighty. Mighty decides to take it, and why not? Nice job of contorting his body in the air and laying it in off the backboard. Barkley faked the 3, then drove. Long 3, the lefty, Jalen Smith. Had 13 the first time these two teams met.
Well, a great shot by Smith. The hand right in his face, and still was able to drain that 3.
This time, there comes Barkley in late for the double team, but not before Armani Mighty was able to draw the foul from Cam Morris III.
Taking it hard to the hole there. Anytime you get a little bit of an opening down in that paint, you got to take advantage of it, and that's what the Bears just did.
Armani Mighty has struggled at the line of late. He's a 56% foul shooter. Started slowly at the line, then hit his stride, and in the last couple of games has struggled, and this is the first here.
Well, looking of the Mercer schedule and how close and how the razor-thin margin of the SoCon, of their 7 losses, 6 of them are anywhere between 3 points and 6 points. So it's a 1 or 2 possession ball game in almost every single loss. It's just a shot here, shot there, changes the whole complexity of the season.
So Mighty comes up empty at the foul line, and it's the Bucks' ball, down by 9. They have been down by as many as 13. There's Smith. He made that last three-point jumper. That time, good defense by Perkins to deflect the pass. Okoji will launch a long three. No good. A lot of blue shirts under the basket. And ETSU corrals the rebound.
A lot of extracurricular activity there off of that rebound.
Taylor. Pullback three, Jalen Smith, no, and Servin grabs the rebound. Okoji finds Servin in the corner. He doesn't usually shoot the three.
Yeah, good job, ETSU just hanging around. There was a moment there they thought this lead could go from about 8 or 9 to 15 real quick, like couple timeouts, couple good shots. They're within that 9 mark now.
Smith, nice move to the basket, and the reverse, no good. Tipped up, no good. Bucks had 2 good looks at it. Okoji quickly the other way. Draws the foul. Okoji wants a goaltending.
He wants it all, the goaltend, the foul. Let's fill up the stat book with stuff.
He will go to the line to shoot 2.
Let's see if he was right in his defense here. The shot goes up. No, it's still going up. It never even got above the rim.
It never hurts to ask.
Yeah, you got to work the refs. That's one of the magics of coaches.
Rocco Okoji to the line. Only 1 point. As we said, he's been in double figures every game he's played this year for Mercer. 29 of them.
So certainly a good sign for Mercer and the coaching staff when he's at only a couple points and you're up by 10 with 4 to go before halftime. It means other guys are really getting in the ball game, pitching in.
Yeah, the fact he's only scored 3 now. Yeah. As you said, the Bears getting great production off the bench. 15 bench points. Brian Taylor the second, an outstanding player. Now Mekhi Johnson, he can get hot. Matthews is not afraid to shoot the 3. Fast-paced first half. Nice hands inside. Just at the last moment, tipped the ball away, and then Pierre draws the foul, running down the court. So 3 minutes, 46 seconds to go. First half. A lot of up and down, a lot of baskets. Right now, Mercer leads by 11.
Prices are up everywhere, and they're only getting higher, making things harder. So Georgia Power is doing something about it, because you could use some relief. We're freezing our base rates for the next 3 years, so you can count on a stable, predictable budget for your home or business. With the cost of living on the rise, our 3-year rate freeze is one thing you can depend on, delivering the service that Georgia Power is known for. We're here for Georgia, and we're here for you.
All the time.
Actually, I changed my mind on that.
Change is this anthem passed down from every generation, so it feels like everyone has a claim to it. But how can you make it yours? At Mercer, change starts with you. Turning daydreams into achievements and researchers into champions of progress. Whether you're helping around the corner or halfway across the planet, whether it's your first day out in the field or the first day of a new chapter, change is yours to make.
Welcome back. It is senior day. There were 5 seniors honored. Zaire Williams, Connor Servin, Armani Mighty, T.J. Grant and Kyle Cuff Jr. Some like T.J. Grant have spent their entire career here. Some have come in as transfers, like Zaire Williams, Connor Servin, Benji Pierre, the grad transfers. Kyle Cuff Jr., so they will spend only 1 year here in Armani Mighty.
Well, that is the new way of doing things, right? You have to evolve and maximize the situation that's been put in front of you. And Coach Ritter has done a great job without it. This turnaround, I think it's a both end, right? You got to recruit from the high school level. You got to be picky, be selective. And if you're not sure, you can always go a different route and get more of a seasoned, older kid to come in and plug and play. Yeah. And they did that very well this year.
The roster turnover is pretty much a given nowadays.
Got to have a name tag on when you go to practice.
Connor Servin, bang, good defense by Servin. Was able to block the shot. Ball then tipped away, but ends up in the hands of Mekhi Johnson. Now Barkley will launch a long three. Rebound snared by Quentin Perkins.
Just good team defense by the Bears. They have been solid all game today.
Zaire Williams hangs in the air, was again able to draw the foul. So for the second time in this first half, Zaire Williams will go to the foul line to shoot three.
We'll see here come off the screen, same play, Frank. And the first time he did it early in the game, that was definitely a foul. He kind of gave a little smirk after that. I think he may have drew a foul there.
It is the second on Brian Taylor the second. Zaire Williams has 7 points in the first half. 2 of 3 the first time he went to the line to shoot three. You said excellent foul shooter. He's had a really good season. His first season here, the transfer from Wagner. Excellent shooter, over 43% from the field. As we said, close to 88% from the foul line.
I'll tell you, Williams is a great example of Coach Ritter finding not just a talented player to come in, but the right fit of the right system of what he wants to do. You know, you just don't go off for anybody. It's got to be the right blend, and that's hard to do in a short window of time. And credit that coaching staff for identifying and plug and play.
Williams makes all three, and just like that, Mercer's lead is up to 14. ETSU is in need of a basket. They have gone cold. 3-minute scoring drought. Mekhi Johnson thought about it. Benji Pierre cuts him off. Nice job of saving the ball by Matthews, and it ends up in the other corner. So a good save by Milton Matthews results in a bucket from Jordan McCullum.
Shot clock is 30 seconds, 29 great defensive seconds there. Just got the shot off with 1 second to go.
Okoji battled his way in. McCollum was able to block it.
You know, ETSU of these 2:28 before the half. This is a critical time. Mercer up 12, a lot of basketball to be played, but we understand how good Mercer's offense is. If you let it get it too far, too much, too quick, it could be a real big hill to climb come second half.
Zaire Williams, that is a long three. Mighty and Barkley were pushing one another underneath, and Barkley ends up with the ball. Now Taylor spins and couldn't get it to go. Great move by Brian Taylor the second.
Mighty's been calling for the ball. He's been shoved around a little bit. No fouls have been called.
Pierre, the big man, lighting it up from outside. Pierre with 8 off the bench. Taylor. Cut off. Good ball movement by the Bucks. That enables Barkley to go to the basket, miss the shot. Taylor right there to drop in the follow.
Wonderful job on that follow-up, just hanging around the short corner. He gets lost in the shuffle and the drive penetration. Backside rebound.
Under a minute and a half to go first half. Zaire Williams open for three. He is not the man to leave open. 13 first half points.
It's a 16-point lead with 1:10 to go before halftime. What an offensive performance this first half for the Bears.
Couple of big possessions coming up for ETSU.
Yeah, they need something positive here.
McCollum, Johnson. Now Barkley with Mighty on him. Barkley will try again. Good touch, but good defense. Mekhi Johnson. That is a huge play there. Stole the ball.
That's the second time, Frank, where he's done something like that. He's kind of playing possum.
Koji works, trying to draw the foul. Williams pulls it back out. Pierre thought about it. Now the big man powers his way to the basket. No good. There's Mighty battling. Mighty still battling. Mighty's got it, and guess who stole it? Mekhi Johnson. Shot clock is off.
Third steal of the game for Johnson.
Under 8. Taylor decided just to launch a long three, no good, and we have hit halftime. Solid first half for the home team. The Mercer Bears, they put 49 on the board. And they lead the ETSU Bucks thanks to plays like that. Won just the one conference game. But other than that, I mean, Chattanooga near the bottom of the standings, yet Chattanooga was the only team that beat Mercer inside this building this year. And they beat them up at Chattanooga as well. So ETSU will inbound right in front of us. Blake Barkley tosses it into Alan Struthers, and we are underway. Final 20 minutes of the regular season for the Bears and the Bucks. Barkley, they're going to see if they try and get him going offensively. Only had 4 points first half. Taylor will launch a three to start the second half and hit it. Brian Taylor has 13. Came in averaging 14 and a half. He had 21 the first time these two teams met. So a good start to the second half for ETSU.
Well, you couldn't draw it up any better than that. Hit a three-pointer in the corner.
And then a steal. Perkins cross-court pass picked off by McCollum, who spins, drives. Let's see if they count the basket.
Could not imagine them.
I do believe they did.
Oh my goodness, how about that?
Ooh, how about that shot by Jordan McCollum? So McCollum gets the basket and the foul, and as you said, just like that, a quick 5-0 run for ETSU. Missed the free throw, but still a good start for ETSU to cut that lead from 14 to 9. There goes Okoji to the line to find Mighty underneath, but before Mighty could do anything, a foul called against the Bucks.
You know, Koji and Mighty, that two-man game and a high screen is so deadly with those two guys. The quickness, the speed, and then, of course, agility and strength down low to Mighty. It's hard when they get isolated on one side to guard both of those guys.
Big possession for the Bears after ETSU has started the second half on a 5-0 run. Shot clock ticks towards 5. Okoji off the glass, good, and a foul.
Well, sometimes you just draw it up by spreading it out and letting somebody take care of business. That's exactly what happened. 5 out, juggled into the air, kept his balance to the very end, and laid it off the glass.
First field goal for Baraka Okoji comes at the 18:43 mark of the second half. He did have 3 free throws in the first half. Koji completes the three-point play, and the lead goes back to 12. A little pressure in the backcourt on Struthers. Struthers retreats now to Barkley, who quickly got it across the half-court line.
It was a good job by Mercer, just trying to throw ETSU off just a little bit, get them out of that quick rhythm they built.
McCollum, Taylor, drives, pull up, no. dish it. Morris spinning. Barkley underneath. Great ball movement results in a basket and a foul for Blake Barkley.
Well, that was good ball movement all the way through the paint. It's hard to pass in those small little lanes, but they were taking their time. Just real wise and smart. Koji didn't even realize he had made the foul. He just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Great pass there from Cam Morris III, and Blake Barkley completes the three-point play. He now has 7 points. And Mercer's lead is 9. Koji utilizes the screen. Ball on the ground. Servan's got it. Gets it to Okoji. Williams is going to fire it to Mighty. The shot clock was about to run out. So Mercer, no shot. ETSU basketball.
A lot of passing going on there, but no good clean shot.
Looks like Williams had an opportunity. He tried to find a teammate for a better shot. Morris against Mighty. Spinning. McCollum. He'll drive. Bang it. Morris is wide open, but missed it.
Basically a free throw there. Just did not pull the trigger in the right time off the left side. Mercer kind of dodged a bullet there. Still up 10. You want to get a clean shot. There's been a couple wild shots the last couple possessions.
Williams utilizes the screen and hits it. Zaire Williams with 16.
That looks like not a high percentage kind of shot, but that's his game. He comes off those screens so tight. He loves pulling the trigger.
Struthers guarded by Perkins. Struthers utilizes the screen. Now Barkley. Serving on him. Serving bumps him. Nice play by Barkley. Tough shot. Good defense on Mercer's end. And the Bears with the ball.
Yeah, solid interior defense there. Creating a bad shot opportunity.
There goes the double team on Mighty, and the ball was stripped away by Cam Morris III.
Mighty's having a hard time hanging on to the ball. Potentially defense, obviously, and just not being in the right spot at the right time. But, man, he's had the ball loose a couple times.
Taylor banging and banging. A lot of contact underneath.
A lot of contact.
ETSU is a very physical team.
Hey, until they blow the whistle, you keep playing the way you want to play.
Well, this is one of those games if you wanted to, you could blow it every play, and that results in no flow of play. So thus far, officials have done a good job. Zaire Williams spinning around as the shot clock dips towards 5. Williams got to let a long 3 go. Why not? Why not, Zaire Williams?
He hit one earlier by the Ford logo. He can extend that shot deep, and it's hard to guard when you're way out there.
Timeout ETSU. Zaire Williams, a 19-point night. And the Bears lead it by 15. Check out this one. Why not?
Forgot to tell you, I changed my schedule.
You hear it all the time.
Actually, I changed my mind on that.
This one-syllable verb that gets you on your feet
Okay, now let's change setting.
and ready to take on
Change this and bring it closer.
anything.
I think we should change the measurements.
Change is this anthem
Let's change the pace.
passed down from every generation, so it feels like everyone has a claim to it. But how can you make it yours? At Mercer, change starts with you. It's in that moment when you discover your passion for helping others across the globe. It's when you wake up before the alarm goes off to welcome the sunrise with your teammates. It's when you find the friends that feel closer than your own family. You can be the force that breaks barriers in serving the community and the world. The visionary that develops homegrown talent into world-class icons. And the next big thing that brings the next big thing. Your stories can flip expectations on first-year experiences or turn semesters overseas into lifelong missions for global good. With our passionate professors guiding you, you never have to shy away from what's never been done before. And together, challenge those who said it couldn't be done. Your impact happens here and now and years down the line. You can make change happen anywhere. At Mercer, it can happen on game day, at office hours, and on the hike back to your base camp. Turning daydreams into achievements and researchers into champions of progress. Whether you're helping around the corner or halfway across the planet, whether it's your first day out in the field or the first day of a new chapter, change is yours to make. So, the next time you hear about change, think about where you can start and know that at Mercer, everyone majors in changing the world.
Senior day, Zaire Williams, the transfer from Wagner. Grew up in Brooklyn, New York. Check out that three. One of the best pure shooters you will see. 5 of 6 from the field today, 4 of 5 from the three-point arc. He has 19, the only Bear in double figures.
That's a wild stat, Frank, when you said that. He's at 19, only Bear in double figures when there's 58 points on the board. Still 15 minutes to go in this game. It has been a team effort type of situation. Everybody has pitched in this afternoon up to this point.
Jalen Smith into the game. This is Brian Taylor. He's the only buck in double figures. He has 13. Now Servin and Morris. Morris to Barkley. Barkley banging and mighty won that battle. Blocked the shot and came up with the ball.
He's been beat up down there a little bit. Refs are just letting it play out. Finally got something good to happen to him on the defensive side.
Now Williams will drive into Servin. Servin with a strong move inside. Couldn't get a tough shot to go. And it's Morris quickly the other way to Barkley. Finds Mekhi Johnson open. Usually that is Johnson's spot.
Yeah, I think ETSU staff was expecting that three to go in and try to get a rally going.
Okoji, the fadeaway. In and out.
Well, the Buccaneers are 0 for their last 5. 4 minutes scoring drought.
They're lucky they're only down 15. Taylor's been one of their most consistent players today. He missed an easy shot, and all of a sudden, a lid on the basket for both teams. Now Mighty, he was open, he had the smaller man on him and took advantage for the easy bucket.
Well done finding the mismatch, getting the ball to the big man. 8-0 run for Mercer over the last 3 minutes.
ETSU came out hot in the second half, cut the lead to 9. Now it's back to 17. Johnson to Morris, Mighty cut him off. Morris continues to battle inside and banks it off the glass for 2. Big basket there for Cam Morris III.
Mighty got pinned a little too deep there. Nothing he could do but just stand big, stand tall, and hope he could cover some ground.
Williams will launch the 3, tried to draw the foul, but there's Mighty underneath battling, pushing and shoving, and Armani Mighty draws the foul. 13-10 to go. The big guy with the sweet move inside. Timeout on the court. Mercer leads ETSU 60-45. You're watching Southern Conference basketball live on ESPN. We are back live at Hawkins Arena. The Mercer Bears gathered around their coaching staff. The Bears currently lead ETSU 60-45. Final Saturday of SoCon play. Tournament time takes center stage after today. All eyes will shift to Asheville, North Carolina, March 5th through the 9th, the men and women, for the 2026 Ingalls SoCon basketball tournament. Asheville, always a neat place to play, always a great place for people to go watch. And everyone you talk to that goes to the tournament talks about what a great facility and a great atmosphere it is.
Yeah, it's one of those traditions in college basketball at the SoCon level where everybody gathers together that spot. And it's regional for most of the teams to be at, just in a great location. As you said, great hotels, great facility, great atmosphere downtown Asheville.
And it'll be the same this time. Servin went inside but missed the dunk. Fell to the floor, but is it okay? He took the inbounds pass from Barako Okoji and made a beeline to the basket.
My goodness, that was going in with some authority. I'm not sure where the foul was, to be honest with you. It looked like he just kind of lost control of the ball, and the closest person to him ended up drawing the foul, which happens sometimes.
Barkley with the foul is Servin. The transfer from Virginia Tech has 3 points now. We said Brady Shoulders for Mercer, sophomore from Kentucky, not playing. Missed the last game against Western Carolina and not playing today. The Bears hope to have him for the tournament next weekend. Servin makes them both. Zaire Williams on Makai Johnson. Long three right there is Isaiah Sutherland. His first basket.
Just checked back in. He's only played a couple minutes today and hits a big shot there.
Not someone you would expect. He's only averaging 3 a game, and that was a huge basket. Okoji used the glass, tried to draw the foul.
Bears shooting 55% from three-point land. That's a good day's work.
There is Sutherland, the fellow who made that last shot. Now Barkley got the smaller man on him in Williams. Now Struthers as the shot clock ticks towards 5. So Struthers is going to have to take it. Had a good look at it. Barkley tracks the free. Sutherland tries to go 2 for 2. How about that? Isaiah Sutherland, 6 quick points.
Well, that's the spark the Buccaneers needed to try to stay within striking distance.
Now Cuff provided a spark in the first half, did Kyle Cuff. Tries to do it again here in the second half. No good. Ball was deflected, though. Deflected. Mercer basketball when we come back. 11:35 to go. ETSU trying to rally. Bears lead by 11. Overturned. ETSU basketball down 11. It was 17, but Isaiah Sutherland, the 6'7" junior from Orlando, Florida, off the bench with back-to-back threes. Meanwhile, Mercer has been riding a hot wave from Zaire Williams, still the only Bear in double figures. He has 19, has missed only 2 shots from the field today, 4 of 6 from beyond the arc.
Yeah, 4, 6, 5 of 7 from the field. You got to think Williams in the last 10-plus minutes here. You want somebody like that taking those shots. He has been hot, Pierre. 3 for 6 from the field as well. And you know, we talked at halftime, Frank. Big lead, could shrink, could get bigger. Got up to 17. but it's only 11 now with still 11 minutes to go. That is, A, not out of reach, but B, this is still a ball game. You know, ETSU right on that borderline, but if they can keep it and cut it to 9 or less, you start to see some energy flowing, some momentum flowing back on ETSU side, and then the team that had the big lead that shrinks, they start feeling a little bit of pressure. We'll see what happens next couple of minutes.
Alan Struthers with the basketball. And there goes Sutherland. Can he do it again? 3 threes in a row for Isaiah Sutherland.
I don't think anybody on the ETS bench saw that coming when they checked in Sutherland.
And just like that, it's a 9-point lead, and now a steal from Mekhi Johnson.
Mighty just a little bit out of position there, trying to do too much. Gets bottled up.
They're going to set up Sutherland for another 3.
And Mercer takes a deep breath. Finally, Southern missed a 3.
A little perfect way of running the offense, though, for the Bucks was to set the hot man up.
Yeah.
Cuff now to Mighty, who got grabbed by Mekhi Johnson as he was headed to the basket.
A nice screen and roll at the top of the key, getting Mighty the ball. Just got fouled before he could turn his shoulders to get up in the air. Looks like the foul's going to be called on the floor as well.
And not a shooting foul, and just ETSU's 5th team foul. So ETSU on a 9-0 run, cutting a 17-point lead down to 8.
The pressure starts to mount just a little bit for the team losing that big spread. Let's see how they interact with it.
Pierre's got to take the jumper. No good. There's Mighty, but he's going to have to get it off quickly, and he does. Before the shot clock expired, Armani Mighty with a big basket, a putback for Mercer.
Boy, that was huge to get it back to 10 and get him some more points. He has just been held scoreless the last couple of minutes, have not had any good looks.
Struthers. Oh, how about shot blocked as McCullum went to the basket. Beautiful dish from Struthers.
See here on the block if they were able to get him or not. We've seen a lot worse earlier in the game. But you never know. We only have one angle here.
So Jordan McCullum coming off a 15-point effort in the Bucks' last game against Wofford. He has 6 today, his first trip to the foul line. ETSU now 7 of 8 from the foul line. They shoot almost 76% at the foul line, one of the better shooting free throw teams in the country. And McCullum is perfect. Transfer from Murray State. Under 10 minutes to go, Mercer leads by 8. Mighty gives it to Perkins off the screen. Now Cuff. Cuff to the basket, no good, but was fouled, and Kyle Cuff Jr. will go to the line to shoot 2.
Be interesting here, Frank. You see the drive first. Cuff had it, kind of finger rolled and got hit. It's a good call there. As Sutherland hit the arm, but you know, again, 17-point lead, it's been shrunk. It's under 10 now. Somebody's going to have to step up for Mercer. Who's going to be that guy? There's plenty of options, a lot of offense there. But somebody's going to have to command the ball and slow this game down and get the right shot, get the high percentage shot. It's interesting to see what Coach Ritter does here these next couple minutes.
9 points off the bench for Kyle Cuff. That one spun in and out. So the lead is 9 with 9.5 minutes to play. Alan Struthers controls the basketball for ETSU. Matthews outside with it, Milton Matthews III. Now Smith, the left-hander. He's going to have to fire, and he does. And he hit a 3 as the shot clock expired.
My goodness, that's the third time today where that's happened, where the Buccaneers have hit at the buzzer.
Okoji went to the basket and drew the foul. All of a sudden, ETSU is heating up. 5 of their last 7. 4 of those have been threes, and they have cut the 17-point lead to 6. Good defense all the way around.
Yeah, good defense, sometimes just a little bit better offense. You know, you got to get the shot up. Only a 6-point lead now. Man, we were on the borderline of having a little bit of a party over here in a big-time lead. So, oh boy, this is going to be a battle these next 8.5 and almost 9 minutes.
Rocco Okoji to the line to shoot 2. Okoji still with just the 1 field goal. That is his 7th point, 1 of 7 from the floor.
Yeah, that is surprising considering how many points he has scored this year and all that he's done, you know, for this team, averaging 19.5 points to only have 1 field goal up to this point. He's been held in check.
Both teams getting production off the bench. ETSU with 24 bench points, Mercer with 21 bench points. Zaire Williams checks back in. Barack Okoji will take a seat.
Nobody in major foul trouble right now for the Bears. Same for ETSU.
Jalen Smith guarded by Quentin Perkins. Now McCullum. Smith back outside. Smith backed his man in and dropped it in. So back-to-back baskets for Jalen Smith. The lead is 6. Still a lot of time left to play, over 8 minutes. Servant found mighty open for the dunk, missed it, got it back, still battles, and then drew the foul.
I'd say Mercer was fortunate there. Mighty got hit, probably could have called a foul, but he also grabbed the rim on the way down. Yeah, that should have been a dead ball, but he gets his own rebound amongst 2 guys, hacking him and gets up. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Armani Mighty 0 for 2 at the line today. He has 10 points and 10 rebounds, another double-double, his 15th double-double of the season. He has struggled at the foul line over the last couple of weeks. 0 for 3 at the line today. That one went in and out. 2 big misses, and ETSU now down only 6. Jalen Smith and Kyle Cuff battling it out. Smith utilizes the screen, dishes out. Morris spinning. Perkins reached in, drew the foul. Seven minutes, 42 seconds to go. Gonna come down to the wire. ETSU and Mercer. Bears lead by 6. Players after a huge win over top-seeded UTC this afternoon. Billy, the Mercer women played well.
They certainly did. We knew it would be a dogfight against Chattanooga, the best team in the conference. And, man, they came out, didn't just take the lead, but kept the lead the whole game, really put pressure on them, and ended the regular season in a very strong manner. They're going to be a handful come Asheville.
So 7:42 to go ETSU have made 4 of their last 5 shots, trailing only by 6 now.
It's amazing how quickly things can change on the court when somebody gets hot from 3. Bang, bang, bang. Next thing you know, it's a ball game.
Somebody was Isaiah Sutherland off the bench for the ETSU Bucks to hit 3 3-pointers at a time when Mercer had dominated. And speaking of dominating, how about the big man Cam Morris, the third inside with the putback, and the lead is down to 4.
It'll sound like a broken record here, but the pressure is now mounting on Mercer. The momentum has swung the other way. You've got to be crisp with your offense and get a high percentage shot.
Barack Okoji was able to draw the foul. That is the 9th team foul on ETSU, so Mercer in the 1-and-1, and Okoji will go to the line.
I tell you, Frank, you've seen a lot of basketball and you've covered a lot. One of the hardest things I experienced coaching, especially in big games, was when you get a big lead early second half, there's this tension between full throttle points or turnovers or slow down and mess with the chemistry. That's a hard moment to kind of coach out of. And that every coach will tell you that can be really difficult at times.
Okoji makes the first. He's now 7 of 8 at the foul line, still just the 1 field goal.
And Mercer 0 field goals in the last 3 minutes.
Okoji makes them both, so he now is in double figures for the 30th time this season. Every game he's played. 6-point Mercer lead as we get ready to go under 7 minutes. Jalen Smith now to Struthers. Cam Morris tries to go backdoor. He did to Taylor, but the ball is stolen, and then Okoji gets knocked to the ground by Taylor.
Wow, that's a bad foul by Taylor, just being frustrated. Been there, done that kind of deal. Loses control of the ball, and no need for that. What that does, those little fouls just add up the last 6 minutes. And you can see the one thing Coach Ritter loves about this moment is that little B is highlighted by the points, meaning they are in the bonus.
Double bonus now. That was ETSU's 10th foul, so from here on out, Mercer shoots 2. A rare miss for Okoji. No, that apparently not everyone realized they were in the double bonus.
That's right. If they would just listen to Frank,
Thank
everything
you.
would be good.
I'm not going to be right all that often, but
you got to take the moment when you can.
I see the Big 10 across the way next to ETSU where it says fouls, and so I took that to mean double bonus. So,
but you know, as we saw just a minute ago with the back-to-back misses, getting to the line's not been the problem. You got to execute those free throws.
Okoji, who rarely ever misses, missed them both.
Boy, 4 in a row missed by the Bears from the foul line.
So the lead stays at 6. Here's Taylor. He has been quiet in the second half. Not anymore. Brian Taylor the second. A big basket. He now has 15, and the lead is down to 4. Mercer without a field goal going on 4 minutes.
Can the Bears set something up good? Everybody goes through droughts. This has been a long one, almost 4 minutes without a field goal.
Can Perkins end the drought? Yes! Quentin Perkins, and now Perkins goes down after he made that basket. He crumpled to the ground, and he's in front of the Mercer bench, writhing in pain. Let's watch it here. Up, down, and then right there you see him.
It looks
Can't
like
tell if it's a cramp.
Yeah, he was holding his calf. So definitely not holding his knee, his calf there. So more likely that's a cramp. And yeah, no matter how good of an athlete you are, man, when that cramp hits in those calves, you're going down.
So Perkins' 4th 3 of the game, is first in the second half, but he will now have to take a seat as they go try and work it out, and Kyle Cuff Jr. checks back in. So it's a 7-point Mercer lead, 5:55 to go.
Mercer still shooting over 50% from three, 55% to be exact. A great shooting day.
Struthers. To Barkley on the alley-oop. Blake Barkley has been quiet. Just his third field goal. He has 9.
That was a quick, strong score there by the Buccaneers.
Koji cut off, has to bring it back out. Cuff, three-pointer. No good. Battle for the rebound, and there's Barkley. Great position. Bears tried to steal it, instead committed the foul. Last basket for ETSU.
So can't draw it up any better on the half-court set. Just a quick little alley-oop to the cutting player, and just an aggressive foul on the other end by Mighty. Probably didn't need that. Trying to make something happen to turn that tide just a little bit.
Mercer's 5th team foul. All right, court has been wiped up. Bucks ball down now, only 5.
Credit ETSU, #1 seed come up in the tournament. They're showing why they are the #1 seed. Down 17, but then chopping at this lead.
Taylor. Spinning. Was open. Smith will launch a long 3. Battle for the rebound, and Struthers got in there. Foul going to be called. So the Bucks, this is what they do. They battle for every loose ball. That was a key one there, and ETSU not only got the loose ball, they drew a foul, Mercer's 6th team foul. So from here on out, ETSU will shoot 1 and 1.
There was a lot of banging Frank going on there, fighting 2 guys. I guess it's because it was loose and there was no foul called.
Barkley missed the easy one, tipped it again. Blake Barkley would not be denied, and this is what ETSU does. They find a way. That's why they are the top seed, and this lead is now down to 3. Williams, they've done a great job on him, but he gets to the basket, missed it, but drew the foul, and will go to the line to shoot 2. They're going to call goaltending. So goaltending on the Zaire Williams drive, no foul. There it is. Slapped it after it hit the backboard, so that's a bucket for Zaire Williams. He now has 21, and it's a 5-point lead with 4 minutes and 13 seconds to go. Second half, Southern Conference basketball. We've got a dandy. Arena, Frank Malloy, Billy Andrews, glad to have you with us for the final 4 minutes and 13 seconds. Mercer leads 74-69 after the goaltending call in the Zaire Williams basket. Williams now with 21.
Well, Williams is having a heck of a day. And it's not volume shooting to get him to 21, which can happen at times. He's 6 for 8 from the field, 4 for 6 from 3, 5 for 6 from free throws. He's having a really good shooting day. I think from a stat standpoint, you got to know that Coach Ritter and company, hey, you probably need to shoot a little bit more in the last 4 minutes. Like, you are hot, you are having an efficient ball game. Get after it.
Quentin Perkins is back on the Mercer bench now. He's got one of those little guns he's putting on his leg. He crumpled to the ground after making a three a couple of minutes ago. Kyle Cuff Jr. in his place. ETSU has been so efficient on offense recently, and there goes Blake Barkley, who has decided now is his time. As he makes another basket, he now has 13.
He's 5 for 12 shooting. A minute ago, he was like 3 for 10, just not having a good day, but back-to-back big shots by him.
Well, Koji will try and draw the foul. Instead, he dishes to Mighty. Mighty spinning, no, got it back. Able to save it as the shot clock. And Mighty tried to find a cutting Connor Servin. He couldn't quite corral it. They're going to get a 3-second call on Servin, who kept trying to make something happen inside. But good defense by ETSU.
Really strong interior defense, you said, Frank. And at the same time, just kind of a lopsided offense there. Somebody's got to come help him when he's stuck there in the paint. ETSU could tie it with a 3.
Haven't been tied since it was 0-0. Barkley slipped inside again. Blake Barkley has taken over, and the lead is 1.
Tough matchup there for the Bears. They're going to have a substitution to try to alleviate that a little bit.
Cuff powers his way inside and drew the foul, and Kyle Cuff will go to the line to shoot 2.
That was a good move by Cuff. Didn't have the three-point shot in the corner that he wanted, so as you see here, he drives in, splits the defenders, jump stop to get up in the air. He'll, as you said, have a chance for 2 points. 65% shooting from the free throw line today. They're averaging about 74 on the year, so a little behind their average, but the bigger issue is on the defensive side. Mercer's given up 6 of the last 8 possessions, buckets to the Buccaneers.
Cuff makes the free throw. Mercer now 18 of 27, so they've missed 9 free throws. ETSU's only missed 1 in far fewer shots, but Cuff off the bench with 10 points tonight.
Yeah, he's had a really good game, really picking up. Her shoulders may have left off not being able to play today.
Tipped, I'm going to say no, that Servin touched it in the cylinder. Or are they going to get a foul? They're going to get Connor Servin for a foul, so another missed free throw by Mercer. And ETSU will go to the line with a chance to tie this game.
How about that? That was just a normal missed free throw. Let's see how it happened. Servants gets in there. Couldn't see it from that angle. Exactly what happened.
Blake Barkley, who has taken command here now with a chance to tie the game. He is a perfect 3 for 3 at the line. He shoots 85%.
Barkley has really taken over the last 3 or 4 minutes.
Gets the shooter's roll there, went in, out, and then back in.
Yes, it did. Hasn't missed from the line, as you said. Well, I guess all that screaming behind us finally worked. Goodness, it was loud there.
Bears with the ball. They've led the entire game. But ETSU has throttled the defense in the second half. Barako Koji goes to the line, though, after driving hard to the basket, and he will shoot 2.
Such a good move here. The big man came out on the trap there and then had to retreat, left an open lane. And Koji just attacks it with just speed and aggression. Again, going to the line to shoot 2 on the day. Free throws, he's 8 for 11. Only 10 points. 8 of them have been at the line.
That one goes, lead up to 2.
Pretty sure when he woke up today, he didn't think almost all of his points would just be from one spot, free throw line. And then again, Frank, another miss.
11 missed free throws for Mercer. They are now 19 of 30.
Only 2 for ETSU, 9 of 11.
There's Barkley. Drives in on Servin, offensive foul, Blake Barkley.
That was a good call. Barkley had a lot of real estate over there, as you can see, around the perimeter. Nobody picked him up. He could have stopped multiple times to take a little jump shot, but he tried to go too far in his servants, and that was a good defensive stand with 2:01 to go. Mercer has a chance to make this a 4-point game.
A little housekeeping on the court. Quentin Perkins utilizing his feet to make sure everything is cleaned up. As you see Ryan Ritter on the Mercer bench. His team trying to knock off the top seed and head into the Southern Conference tournament on a high note. We go under 2 minutes. Okoji double team. Dishes to Mighty. Perkins. Zaire Williams. They have done a great job on him in the second half, but Williams rises up and scores. 2-point basket gives Mercer a 4-point lead.
A rainbow mid-range with a guy closing in on him with his hands up in his face. Couldn't shoot it normal, had to get arc on it, and just nailed it. Big time shot here. We can see it on the replay.
Timeout, a minute 34 to go. Zaire Williams. Mercer leads by 4. Billy Andrews back with you. Mercer leads ETSU 78-74, a minute 34 to go. ETSU basketball. ETSU with 1 timeout left. Mercer with 2. Possession arrow favors Mercer.
Well, I'm glad they called me to sit beside you today. My goodness, man. The girls' game was a fun game to call, but they picked the right game.
Yeah. On paper, this looked like it would be a good one, and it has turned out to be that way. Typical hard-fought Southern Conference basketball game between 2 very good teams. Jalen Smith guarded by Baraka Okoji. Now Taylor guarded by Zaire Williams. This is Barkley. Barkley dish. There is the man, Sutherland. Knocked down where it bears control. That was Isaiah Sutherland, who hit those huge threes early in this half. They brought him in off the bench, got him open. He didn't get it to go as we get ready to go under a minute.
Massive possession here. You want to work the clock a little bit. Don't get too stagnant, though.
See if Okoji tries to draw and either draw the foul or get a shot. And he did draw the foul as he went to the basket.
That's the advantage he has. He's so explosive off the dribble. That first step is so hard to contain and stay with. And you see it here at the perimeter. Shrugs off one guy, drives to the hole. And really, that's been Mercer's offense the last 6 or 7 minutes. Spread the court and allow him to attack and see what happens. We're all holding our breath on that miss as 24 checks in the game. Sutherland has been a spark plug for ETSU.
They gave Isaiah Sutherland the opening there. Koji makes the free throw. He now has 12, 10 from the foul line.
Well, every shot's important, but man, I tell you, late second half, under a minute at the foul line, boy, the pressure mounts.
Koji makes them both. Lead is 6 with 53.3 to go.
For the Buccaneers, you don't have to rush things. You got a good number of time. You got some timeouts, but you got to get a good shot.
Taylor almost lost it, gets it back. Mekhi Johnson, he fired a long three. All he wanted to do was draw the foul, and he did.
I mean, whoa.
Exactly what ETSU wanted.
Yeah, you watch it here, Frey. Comes off. I'm not sure. I know you're thinking it as you're a referee, right? You're going, okay, we got to protect the shooter. But I tell you, these players, NBA and down, have really perfected the art of moving in the air on a three-point shot.
Mekhi Johnson has only attempted 8 free throws this year. He has made 7 of them. So a huge opportunity to cut the lead in half.
Goes up. I think he makes contact with Williams, not the other way around, and with his hand as well.
Tough call goes against the home team.
Wow, how about that? Also, I would hate to be a ref in these games. So difficult.
ETSU now 10 of 12 from the line. Missed, but again, he gets one more. Well,
that was a big miss right there. The best it can be is a 4-point game, which is still 2 possessions versus hitting all 3, making it a 1-possession game.
Keep in mind that ETSU excellent at grabbing rebounds off missed free throws. No chance to grab that one. Kyle Cuff Jr. checks back in. Armani Mighty takes a seat on the bench, and this is done because Kyle Cuff's an excellent foul shooter, and Armani Mighty has struggled at the line.
Right.
So they'll
great substitution there.
So they'll get Mighty off. Servin, good defense by Taylor. Deflected it out of bounds. Mercer basketball.
Mercer sent 2 guys back with only 1 ETSU, which means ETSU has numbers in trying to guard the inbounds and each guy. Now they bring up a 4th to help out.
Brian Taylor
Wisely,
repositions Jordan McCollum, his teammate. And the Bears have to use a timeout.
Well,
they had 2, so they still have 1 left.
Certainly a smart timeout there, knowing you got 5 seconds, and if you're the inbounder, you're counting 1, 2, 3. After you say 3, if nothing's there, you go ahead and protect yourself, just to make sure, and the bench is doing the exact same thing by the referee.
So good defense by ETSU. 39.3, 29 on the shot clock, 4-point Mercer lead. Each team with 1 timeout. Possession arrow favors Mercer.
This is that combo situation where you'd want Mighty on the court to be able to just go up in the air and get the ball on a pass in, but at the same time struggling shooting free throws. He can't be in there because it'll be a quick foul.
As soon as Mighty got the inbounds pass, they would foul him.
Yes.
All right, so now again, Connor Servin will trigger the inbounds pass, and again, Jordan McCollum will guard him.
Really a tough angle because there's very little towards the basket. Everything is away from the inbounder.
Bears again go in motion. They get it into Okogie. A quick double team on Okogie, who's able to break it. And then immediately the foul on Mekhi Johnson with 31.3 seconds to go to send Baraka Okogie to the line to shoot 2.
Incredible job by Okogie getting the ball, attacking it, and not falling out of bounds and not getting trapped right underneath the Buccaneers basket. That's a dangerous place to catch a ball, but he was able to spin out of that with his speed.
Baraka Okogie is 11 of 15 from the foul line. More substitutions. Armani Mighty will check back in for Mercer now.
Yeah, the foul troubles Mercer's had shooting. He's been a bright spot. 11 of 15, as you said. He's had half of Mercer's foul shots.
2 shots for Okoji, looking to add on to a 4-point lead.
Well, this changes the situation for the Buccaneers now. Still a 2-possession game, but they can go either or. They can go for a 3 or a 2 because they need the ball twice.
12th missed free throw for Mercer this night. Makes that one 5-point lead. Bears press in the backcourt. Jalen Smith will quickly get it up. Sutherland. Smith. Smith pullback. Taylor, that's a 3. That is no good. Battle for the rebound. Servin's got it. 12 seconds. Foul called. ETSU had the man they wanted with the ball. That was Brian Taylor II. Misfired on the 3. And now with 12.1 seconds to go. That was a good look.
Yeah, he had a really clean look. A little surprising nobody was around him. Solid rebounding and boxing out by the Bears.
Connor Servin to the line to shoot 2. Servin has had to play a lot of minutes with Brady's shoulders hurt. Makes that one. This next one is huge. It would make it a 7-point game.
Yeah, make up 7 points in 12 seconds. That's virtually impossible. Well,
missed it. Here come the Bucks. Taylor. Taylor will drive and miss. Mighty the rebound, and that will do it. The Mercer Bears lead from start to finish and come away with a huge win at Hawkins Arena. An excellent Southern Conference basketball game. Mercer finishes the year 14-1 at home. None bigger than this one today. 82-76. Heck of a basketball game, Billy.
Man, that